Good morning, African Stars International School learners. I'm Miss Selvi, your grade 5 social studies teacher. Welcome to our 13th e-learning lesson of term 2. Before we start with our lesson, let us look at the answers to the previous activity on page 79, activity 5.8. Draw up a table to show each problem related to unplanned urbanization as well as the possible solution. This is part of the problems of unplanned urbanization and also solution to the problems. Housing shortages. The government needs to build more affordable houses which can be afforded by low-income earners, and also need to build more toilets and electrify houses and also build houses in rural areas, basically improve the condition of rural areas. Unemployment, set up a business, people should create their own business, or the government and other private companies to create jobs in rural areas. Poverty, create jobs or set up businesses and also provide people with clean running water. Crime, set up your own work, make your own business and create jobs, the government, and also more police needed to control crime. Question 2. Say what you think is the most important solution to question 1. So what is the most important solution to unplanned urbanization? Is to make more jobs available in rural areas. So improving the living conditions of rural areas. If the rural areas is having a good living condition, people won't be forced to move to urban areas in search of jobs because they need jobs where they can get income to provide their own basic needs. Population growth and natural resources of Africa. Population growth is the increase in the number of individuals in a population. So it's whether the population is growing slow or is it increasing fast or it's decreasing. As people are born and dies, the population increases or it decreases over time. The world's population has grown so fast in the last few decades that is often referred to as population explosion. So when the population is growing rapid, it's like it's exploding. That's why it's called population explosion. The following table shows Africa's population growth over the last 500 years and its predicted population by the year 2050. This is the year 1500. The population was 86 million. So it is in millions, and it has increased in the 1600. Then it decreased in the 1700 because it was 140 million. It decreased to 106. But from 117th here until 2000, it has been increasing. In the 117th, it was 106 million, and in the 1800, it increased up to 1 million, and in the 1900, it was 133 million. So in 2000, it has increased rapidly from 133 to 796 million, and it's expected to be 2.2 billion. It's not million anymore, it will be 2.2 billion in 2050. And in Africa, Nigeria is one of the most populated countries in the world with almost 2 million people in the country, followed by Ethiopia. Population growth and natural resources. How populations use natural resources. First, what are natural resources? These are the things in the environment that we need and use. For example, we need water for survival and soil to build our houses on and also to graze and grow our crops, and also we need energy sources. We need water for drinking and growing food and also producing goods in factories, and about 1% of all fresh water that we use is from the rivers, lakes or underground. The rest is man-made. That means that comes from human-made, that collect in human-made dams, the dams which are constructed by humans. the recycled water. We need land to build on and fertile land for farming or agriculture. That means grazing animals and growing crops. And we use fuels such as wood from the trees, oil underground, and coal from the trees also, and natural gas such as nitrogen, oxygen, and carbon dioxide to provide energy for cooking, electricity, and also to power our vehicles and other equipment. Problems from overpopulation. When the area is populated, when there are too many people in an area with little resources, it's called overpopulation. The more the people there are in a specific area, the more natural resources they need to use, and the more problems there can be in that area. So this table analyzes the problems of overpopulation. Overpopulation will lead to more water needed and also more food. More water can lead to hunger. If there is not enough water, can lead to hunger and poverty. Not enough water and not enough food can lead to hunger and poverty, which leads to health problems. And also for the environment, when they need more water and there is not enough water, water becomes scarce because the people are a lot and they will lose up all the water. And also more people can overfarm, which spoils the land because they are trying to get more products from a small area. Then they start using inorganic fertilizers and also planting inorganic seeds which will produce faster. And also overpopulation leads to more land needed for farming. If there is no land needed for farming and houses, can lead to homelessness. Some people won't have houses at all, or they will tend to shack dwelling, erecting shacks, those buildings which are made out of corrugated iron sheets or wood, and those houses are mostly stacked together. There is no space between them, so people are living together in a small area of land. And for the environment, when they need more land, they'll start cutting down trees, and in the trees or in the forest, that is where wild animals are. And vegetation will be lost also. Cutting down trees, some species of trees will be lost. And overpopulation leads to more fuel needed. So this for the problems of the environment, the fuel will always be used up as it is not enough. People start cutting down trees to produce coal, so because they want to make electricity or they want wood to cook. And also more factories and traffic. Factories leads also to pollution. When you are producing things in factories, the gas which is being produced in factories can pollute the air. Okay, and also can pollute the air and land pollution. So overpopulation also leads to unemployment. If people are a lot, some people don't have the required skills, these also lead to unemployment. And if there are jobs, the jobs won't be enough for all the people. And if people are unemployed, can lead to crime and other social problems such as stress, depression, and all those things because people are unhappy. Okay, time for activity. Activity 5.9 on page 80 in your Social Studies Grade 5 textbook. Look at the table of Africa's population growth rate above. This is the table. Question 1. What is Africa's population in the year 1500? And question 2. By how much did the population increased from 1500 to the 1900? And how much did the population has increased from the 1900 to 2000? So you are counting from the 1500 and the 1900. By how much has it increased? And then from the 1900 to the 2000, how much has it increased? From 133 million up to 700. How many million are between those ones? Okay, we have come at the end of today's lesson. Answers to the activity will be provided in our next lesson. Remember to keep safe, wash your hands and avoid crowded places in order to fight COVID-19. Thank you.